There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV signing in. Considering doing a little bit of Devin Townsend, you know, I never really delved into him and his musical endeavours. So if you want to hear that, let me know. Maybe this is the wrong band to be listening to requesting Devin Townsend. Maybe you feel it's a bit too nerdy. You let me know, yeah? Because that's how I perceive it. I definitely think it's probably going to be nerd metal. We got Infecting the Crypts, track 3 and 9. I'd like to say this is an easy listen, but to be honest, it's not. It's very stop and start, quiet, all over the place. And I don't say that in a negative way. It's just very frantic, you know? It definitely is the polar opposite of that Clash record I was listening to just prior to this. Let's go. Yo, nobody who listens to Suffocation washes regular. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. And if you do listen to Suffocation and you wash regular, you're a false. You're definitely a false. This is smelly pitting music, mate. Definitely. Come on. Yeah, that's the best bit about slam bands like this, the low and slow sort of vibe to it. When you're in a band like this, you're okay having a band full of bald heads. Just pure bald head action. Camo shorts, stocky build. You got an XL t-shirt, but it fits you just fine. Slow and low. You know the one. You know the one. Virgin on a bit of a Kerry King. Virgin on a bit of a Kerry King, but we're taking it to slam. We're taking it to the brutal death. Come on now, people. I saw that. What was it? Catalepsy, covering Mortician or something. That was one of my favourite videos back in the day. That's a ridiculous video. I might try put this on in a bit. To be honest with you. That is my to go to when it comes to how a brutal death metal band should look. So Mo says when the Crypts start getting coronavirus. Left flag hanging out. Well, I'm not even going to comment, to be honest with you. Come on. There's a lot of stabs in this record. I want to put some respect on that snare drum. Let me just say something, right? It's a bit of a producer meme and whatnot. But people always get gassed on snare drums, saying, oh, it's impossible to find the right snare drum and the right snare sound and so on and so forth. I think throughout all of this listen through, I've never come across a snare drum that I thought that sounds bad. It's always got its own character, and it always tends to work. I've never heard a bad snare drum in my life, I think. Honestly. Thought I was gonna go into some bulldoze-esque beat down there. That was Infecting the Crypt. He's got Crypts in my head now. Infecting the Crypts. You know, unless there's a real smart riff or just some idea comes to my head, I feel like we're just gonna have the same throughout every track, and I don't say that with disrespect. I say that because it's all very good quality, but we're not hardly gonna have, like, I don't know, it's bizarre really, because no matter what riff or idea they come up with, I assume it's all gonna sound like Suffocation on the record Effigy of the Forgotten, which is kind of mad when you think about it. How stylistically sort of glued on they are to the sound. I don't know if the production's going to give a big job to that. Jack the Skipper says the riffs on this is absolutely insane. Right.